Planning today's adventure, making the route card. So this is learning how to mix gas and oil. Yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge to do it slow, but you'll get it. We are now recording. I can edit this stuff anyway. So what are we doing today? Biking. It's an anniversary of when we went to
the Hill by the Crash Shack.
Yes, but this time we're taking the short route, and we're going in the rain. Do or die. All right, this is what it is. It's our anniversary goal. We're gonna go there, get some fries, come back, and then do the zombie apocalypse emergency shelter and fire. Cool. Let's go. Just in case anybody's wondering about the weather conditions today, those flags are wrapped because they're wet with rain. That's my counterpart up there, and you can see the trees swaying in the wind and the freshly plowed fields around us. But we're going anyways. Yeah, I did. Check the weather app, made sure there was no reason danger-wise for us not to go. But this is real life for us. Deja vu moment. A year and 2 weeks, we were here. What did you say? Of Arnott, next to Will Not, just south of Why Not. Cool. We're here, headed on the rail trail. If you had a choice, based on our trip so far, and you could upgrade your bicycle in some way, shape, or form, what would be the next thing you would look to upgrade? Fenders. Fenders on the front, and maybe a top bag or a cover on the back rack. Why? Turn around. Yep. Turn right around. Now bend over.
I'm sunk.
Because you have a bike butt. So exactly how tall are you?
I don't know.
You know, you're taller than the ice cream cone though, right? What are you, 6 foot?
Maybe.
Sometimes you can let your guard down on the healthy eating. Billy Burger and mushrooms. And what do you have?
Poutine and cheeseburger.
Eating a monkey turd before we go back out on the trail.
It's Snickers.
They look just like monkey turds, trust me. Okay, what did we say? We're diverting from our rail trail on the way home onto a new road that we have not explored. What do you think?
I think we'll either be home by tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see how it works out. Yep. For a few seconds. Okay, we're coming up to the end of the diversion off of the rail trail. I think this is where this old road used to meet the rail trail. So we're good to go. We'll be back on the rail trail in a second. A little bit of an obstacle, but It leads back to the rail trail, right? What? I'm coming to help you.
It's easier if I just pull it back over.
Okay, come around the way I came around.
Yeah. If I can.
I'm coming to help you.
I got it.
Got it? I know, your pop is such a smarty pants, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Did you find?
Rail spike.
That's cool. One left from when the rail trail was here. Okay, so we made the little jaunt around the barricade, and I'm reminded of an expression I need to tell you about. Okay, there's the barricade back there, and we followed it back out onto this trail. And that little adventure reminded me of this expression, young man. The expression is, sometimes youth and enthusiasm is defeated by old age and wisdom. Here we are at the end of the bicycling part of our Hillbilly Fry Shack adventure. And the last part is you have to make a choice. What's the most important thing to do first? Build a shelter or get a fire going? And it doesn't matter which one I think. This is a learning excursion for you. What do you think is most important?
Fire.
Okay, so if this was an emergency situation because we were away from home on one of our bike adventures and we had to stay the night, you've decided that the first thing to do is fire. Okay, and the longer you take to get the fire going, the wetter and the colder you will get, and then hypothermia will set in. So I would be making my plans on how I'm going to get a fire lit. And you're going to light it right here in this that I normally use for fire. What do you got with you that can make fire?
Nothing.
Nothing today?
All my lighter.
You got a lighter. Okay, so that's a start. Nothing in your emergency kit other than the lighter?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's try that then and see how that gets us. All right, at the same time, I will offer you some assistance. I'm not going to let you suffer through this alone, because I don't want to be here at midnight. It's a learning experience, not a do or die experience. Okay, so if you have a lighter, I have hand cleaner and a paper towel.
I have a paper towel.
Okay, so what do you need beyond that to get a fire going? Because you can't light your paper towel and then go, oh, I need more. What else do you need to get your fire going? Because once the paper towel is gone, it's gone. Okay, do you see any birch trees around here?
No.
Did you see any birch trees on the trail today?
No.
None whatsoever? Okay. So what are your options then?
Sticks.
What kind of sticks?
Flammable.
Dry ones. It's been raining all day. All right, you see what you can find for dry sticks. Okay, so we've gathered a bunch of the dry pine from the bottom of the trees as much as we can. Okay, we got a dry spot to put our make-ins to get a fire going. You're going to use the cedar piece. I'm going to show you how to shave pieces off. Now you're just wasting burning wood, shaving them off into the wind like that. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that, brother. Got it? Follow with me, okay? So yes, people laugh at me for taking an emergency roll of toilet paper with me everywhere I go, and or the hand cleaner and the lighter. Okay? They all go together when you got to make in the middle of nowhere because you've been overcome with Montezuma's revenge. And you don't want to soil yourself. But it's also during the emergency times when you need to have a fire. Okay? So, see what you got there?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to take this, and I want you to squirt some of that gently all over the cedar shavings and over the toilet paper. Okay? That should be good. Now, your really small, tiny sticks, pile some on top of that. Really small, tiny ones. Work quickly because the paper will get wet. I'm not going to guarantee this will work, but this is a common, easy to do. If it's going to work, it'll save your life. And it's not easy. It's raining and it's windy. We got 30-kilometer winds. Okay, lighter. Come down to this edge. Light that toilet paper on fire. And don't burn yourself. Get close. First day with a lighter, I know.
I don't got no grip on it.
Got no what?
Grip.
Let me help you. It's a learning thing. It's not a do or die thing. There you go. Now, while this is firing up, you got to be ready to keep it alive. Okay? That's the truth about that is you have to be ready to keep it alive no matter what happens. Okay? So all your little wee tiny dry branches, as this catches onto the hand cleaner, if it gets that far. It's going. Sometimes you got to boost it. And if we're lucky, it'll light those cedar shavings. Okay? You think it's going to light?
Maybe.
Give it time. Oh.
I see fire.
Think that qualifies as fire yet?
A little bit.
Not yet. Okay? Now. Maybe my hand cleaner's too old. All the alcohol is burned out of it, maybe. Oh. All right. Break up some more of the really small stuff. The really small stuff, like this. Okay? Break it up, and keep feeding that with the really small stuff. Don't just throw it on. Set it on neatly. You can put your own fire out. Work quickly. It's going now. You just got to get it fed so it'll get into a bigger fire. You got to build this like your life depended on it. I know, it's hard. It's raining, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep breaking this up and getting it on there. Especially the really small stuff. Yeah. So you got to try not to miss those opportunities. We almost lost it, right? And lots of air, lots of the little tiny pieces.
right? You got to get all these little tiny pieces are going before you put on anything bigger, because it'll put it out. Oh. Looks like it's going to turn into a fire.
Does that mean I should move?
No, you're good. Can you feel the heat from it?
No.
Not yet? I can. I'm on the downwind side though. Get this going big enough, you get yourself dried out in no time. But you would spend the next hour collecting wood, keep this alive, and get it bigger and bigger and bigger so that you could have enough wood to burn all night before it got dark. Right? How's that? That pretty cool? That's only one way, and it's not guaranteed to work. Okay? But in emergency, with the stuff you carry with you every day, you can get that far. And I'm actually pretty happy that you made it that far. What do you say? What do you say to that?
Fire.
Fire. Fire saves lives. Okay? Alright? Stand by your makings. Get a little closer. There we go. Give me the big thumbs up. You did all right. It's a learning lesson. It's a shared experience, right? Okay. Now it would take some doing to make that a whole lot bigger, but it would have to be a lot bigger if you were going to spend the night out here. Okay?
Going out.
Let it go out. We'll call it done. We'll call that success and the end to today's adventure. How's that?
Okay, so here's the end state. We're all the way back. We've had time to dry out. We're rested up. Fed the young warrior. We started the day with some basics on chainsaw stuff. Just remember, I asked Mother Nature to help me out today. I needed it to be wet and miserable and cold at the start of the adventure, and wet and miserable cold at the end of the adventure at least, which was good. She committed. We had a bit of a break while we had lunch at the Hillbilly Fry Shack. And of course, we made it a round trip of about 23 kilometers. And of course, the one thing I always forget to do at the end of all the trips is turn off the back light on my ride. We had a good day. We had some good learning experiences. And we got to do kind of an anniversary trip of what we did in April of 2025. Plus, got to work through the wet and the cold, which most people probably don't appreciate the importance of being able to work through that. In any case, it was a good day. I think it's time to quit now. Thanks for the ride, Niner Zulu.